Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with G8. Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Now we'll look at Anaheim's starting lineup. We've got Anunoby. Buddy Hield is out there with Harden. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Noel in at the 5 down low. And for Toronto, they've got Terrence Ross. Fournier out there with Powell. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Here's Anunoby. On the wing, Green drains it from beyond the arc. Late in the season, Doris, and some teams now are not going to be in the postseason. They're out of the playoffs and are giving more time. You talked about this earlier, giving more time to their young players to develop.
Well, there is nothing more beneficial to a young player than real-time NBA experience. So when you're out of the playoffs, those young guys start to get more and more minutes. They'll give those young guys more and more responsibility on the offensive and defensive end. And there's no greater teacher than giving NBA reps to guys who you think can be a key part of your future.
Yeah, and so fun for us as the fans and people that cover the league to get a glimpse of the future, what these teams, what these individual players could be like. Drills it from outside.
Well, you can see the hard work that Draymond Green has put in to make himself a more consistent shooter.
And Doncic, here we go. Drilled from 11 feet out.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Pass to Noel. Out to the wing. Here's Anunoby, who's guarded by Fournier. Anunoby kicks to Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Here's Toronto now. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone. Luka Doncic can pass it, shoot it, drive it, and he does it all with great flair.
Harden, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And I think, guys, over time, you would anticipate Luka Doncic becoming more and more of a leader. This guy is so fun to watch from a skill perspective. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And you see some of the shots that Doncic knocks down. Doris, the degree of difficulty is off the charts.
It is, Kevin, but the skill I love the most is his passing. It doesn't matter if it's a hook pass, a lob. He has the strength to hit the weak side corner, and this guy loves delivering in the big moments. It is so fun to watch him.
Now, here's Fournier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
Powell against Hield. Here's Doncic. Shot clock reset for Toronto.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
And so here are the Clippers. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Now here's Ross. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. Toronto shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
Sinks the triple. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, you got to respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line.
It's stolen by Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup. "15 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic against Harden. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Robinson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's been all. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, Green is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Harden. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Noel in at the center position. Here's Doncic, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Ross with it. Now Green defending. 4 on the clock. Ross kicks to Fournier. Poked loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Harden. Lays it up off the glass. Harden's got 7.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. It's stolen by Hield. The finish. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Green. Robinson with the block. Feeds to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Pass to Noel. Doris, you and I enjoy discussing pure scorers, great shooters, but guys that can score a myriad of ways. Give us a couple of names that we don't always hear about that really impress you.
Well, one young man who I think has got an offensive game that is really continuing to grow and is quite beautiful already is Zach LaVine. But probably the best example, Kev, would have to be the multi-time winner of the Six-Man Award, and that's Sweet Lou Williams. This guy can score against any defense. He's great in pick and roll. He has become a better playmaker, but Lou Williams is a problem to guard.
And as people will say, he is a professional scorer.
That's perfect, yes.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Fournier.
Boy, Noel doesn't make anything easy. A ferocious defender who makes great use of that wingspan.
And the Clippers miss again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Hield the pass to Green, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Look, Kev, that's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
Now here's Ross. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fournier against Green. Outside for Robinson. Here's Ross. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Harden's shot is good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Harden. Kept alive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Toronto, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Robinson hits them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. The pass to Noel. Back to Hield. Harden outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Toronto trails by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doncic against Harden. Clock at 6. Back to Ross. Shoots the 3. That shot missing. And it's Anaheim heading to the bench with us.
Thank you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. And that's going to do it.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Fournier out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Ross in at the 2 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
Fades and shoots. And yes, it's good. Ross has got his first points of the night.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently, Kev.
Noel passes to Hield. Back to Noel. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Fournier. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Anunoby, no good. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
Anaheim has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Harden the pass to Noel. Back to Harden. Hield outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And good that time.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Pass to Noel. Harden against Doncic. And another miss by Anaheim. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Robinson. That one falls. Robinson's got 8 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Pass to Green. The dish to Harden. They could use a bucket. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 15.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Here's Doncic. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
For Anaheim, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden. Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside, Robinson. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Ross against Teal. Here's Anunoby. It's deflected. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. He can't get that one. Good D by Heel. Anaheim trails by 3. In the corner, Harden. Fires from deep. There's Noel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Doncic with it from deep three-point range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Toronto ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13-5 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, GA, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got Harden. Green is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
To the middle, here's Noel. Plays it up and banks it in.
And honestly, you hope for more of this from Nerlens Noel moving forward. This guy must develop his interior game.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ross, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Anaheim trails by 3. Now here's Harden. Green dishes to Heel. Over Ross, and Heel gets it to go on the assist from Green. Toronto shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Doncic feeling it out. Ross on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hield kicks to Noel. Passes to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. And James Harden good for 3. And the Clippers lead by 2.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Robinson. The pass to Doncic. Releases. Anaheim grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Anunoby, good.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 19 points.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Harden against Doncic. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. And the layup falls. He's got 20.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ross for three. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Okay, Greg, to me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Fournier. Harden. It falls!
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride it.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And so here's Toronto. It's a 3-point game. And the dunk by Powell.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic and a pretty pass right there.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Pass to Ross. Jacks up a 3. The 3 won't fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
So the Clippers with the... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.